Hello everyone, this is Frogz Master, 595 of course, and well, the Frog Show Season 3 is finally done. Yeah, I know. It was a good month and, about a month and, maybe not a month, it was about 29 days. It was very close to a month. That's how they always are. They're always very close to a month. So, yeah. So, obviously, this video is talking about the Frog Show Season 3. Now, you know when I talked about the first season and there were 3 parts? Yeah, I don't need 3 parts anymore, because in Season 2, I did 2 parts to it. I don't need 2 parts. I only need 1. I don't need to make 3 videos for talking about season. I can briefly get it done in, 1 video. Whatever, I can do it now. That's what I'm trying to say. So, alright. The Frog Show Season 3. So let's talk about, mainly, what happened. What was our little story here? Well, obviously we have a new villain, again. Obviously. I knew there was going to be, obviously, a villain for the whole time. It was Raven. And, we know her backstory now. By the way, this is spoilers. If you've not even watched the Frog Show yet, if you've not watched it at all, but you're planning on, you might be watching it. If you're thinking, yeah, you might think it's worth a shot to see some episodes, then, yeah, this would be spoilers right here. So, spoilers, yeah, so don't continue after this. It's literally spoilers, not joking. I know Frogz Master jokes a lot, but this stuff right here is not a joke, so, spoilers ahead, right now. So with Raven, her backstory, she hates robots, any good robots that protect, stuff like that. She also hates robots for having these certain errors and these robots messing up things and all this stuff about robots. Kind of like, you know, how with Maybell here, not Honky Tonk, Maybell, official name, remember that video? Yeah, that was fun, but yeah, she does have a mech in her, which makes Raven not like her too. Same thing for Twiggy, or Achy Breaky Heart, Bandy Frog, you know. Yeah. So, you know, that's a little bit of Raven's backstory. She, you know, dated a robot, which was V2's brother, of course. And, you know, she liked that robot. That's because he was more evil, right? Yeah. And, you know, she also just really liked him because he was the most human of them all. The most human of the robots. They didn't have these errors and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's basically, like, the story with Raven. And then she has some minions, you know, the Yoshis, Black Yoshi, White Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Pink Yoshi, I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Buzzy Beetle and Dry Bones. All minions. We know that Buzzy Beetle and Dry Bones did that lie and got into this room quicker. You know, Gemmyland. That's what this room is in the Frog Show. And, well, so basically that's it for Raven and her minions. Their minions didn't really have I mean, Raven definitely had a backstory. Minions, they're just minions. They don't really need a backstory. However, Pink Yoshi did have a bit of a character. Just a bit, though. Not a whole lot. The other Yoshis, they're just, you know, silly little minions. I think some will remember the Dry Bones thing. How he said that something had happened to him over and over again, and that was him, you know, dying. And remember how he was mentioning about, if he had lied or not. You know, he just started getting up about that. Yeah, we still don't know that. And I did not forget that. Oh no, I definitely remembered that. Yeah, you thought I forgot a little thing. Nope. Nope. And Sugared, we know that he has something that happened to him over and over again. But he doesn't want to talk about that, and neither does Twiggy. So I think that's mainly it for our story. Obviously, V2's brother, V1, ended up taking Mini V2, and these guys, you know, went off to go, you know, try to stop him. And Raven, you know, the main villain here. Now, something you may know, because I know that, first off, I think that's mainly it for the story. I think I don't need to talk about it all that much more. We obviously know that, you know, these guys, whoever it is, they're gonna go to wherever this villain is, and they're gonna, you know, they were trying to save Mini V2. Obviously, as we can see, they did. I have him here. Like I said, spoilers. So, yeah. Yeah, see, that's the problem with skipping a video like this. If you skip it, and you skip the part where I say spoilers, just talking about all this stuff. Obviously, it's found out, V1, which is V2's brother, he actually wasn't evil. He was just doing this to try to trick Raven and just get these guys down here so that they could beat Raven, since, you know, he didn't really like her that much anymore for all her evilness and stuff like that. So, yeah. But, I think that's enough with the story. May have not been everything, but it is enough to understand what that was. Obviously, if you watch the episodes, with each season here, with each one, I try to make it at least not feel like it's the same. So obviously in season 2, what I mean by them not being the same, like, I get that, yes, there's a villain in every season. It'd be pretty hard for them to do something 50 episodes if there wasn't some sort of antagonist or something like that. Antagonist means bad guy, if you didn't know. So yeah. They could do other things for 50 episodes, but yeah. It'd honestly be more boring without a villain, so that's why you gotta have one. You don't want it boring. And some episodes are more boring, and I'll admit it too, but sometimes it's gotta explain some things. Let's get into the characters real quick, talk about this. So, for this season, we had some Mini V2 action going on there. We didn't really see it in the first half, but in the second half, yeah, we found out some stuff. First off, Virus Robot, he has these problems, he has these big errors. 5 years later, right now he's 5, but 5 years later for that guy, these things are going to start happening. Errors, these diseases just going to come out of him. And this is all just for a mistake. It just ended up happening. So, you know, something Mini V2 learned. And just overall more stuff with Mini V2. Character development, you know. With interactions, of course. That's what I mean by with the character development. Obviously, we can see he is brave. I think we know that now. A lot like Maybell, I'd say. Not like Sugared. Not turning out to just be another Sugared, you know. More like Maybell. He's the closest to Maybell. And he's only 5, which is pretty impressive for a 5-year-old. And not actually, you know, like his dad. Well, he is still like his dad in terms of how they look, but he's overall just more brave than his dad. So, we did get Mini V2 stuff like I said there would be. You probably remember me saying that, but then, you know, you're like halfway through the season 3, and you're seeing it's just like, well, okay, well, there's not really a lot of V2 stuff here. Also, something that did start appearing before the second half of season 3 was that Mini V2's uncle, V1, who yeah, was quote-unquote evil, but not actually. Mini V2 met his uncle, which is also good for him, and brings more to just see his family of robots. Oh, yeah, the other characters. So, Mini V2, more about him. That's good. Makes him better character. Season 2, definitely did not do anything with him. And not really with Triggered either. Season 1 actually had some stuff with Triggered, but Season 4 is going to have some more stuff. Let's talk about the other characters really fast. There's just not much with them, because it's not really fitting. Season 3 wasn't really fit for these characters yet. So, Maybelle's parents, we have her mom and her dad right there, as you can see. Those two, they're just characters. They're just there to help. They're a lot more calm. Obviously. But in terms of when there were some battles, yeah, Maybelle's mom did get a little bit feisty. Her dad more like Triggered, but not stupid. Trying to be somewhat funny, but yeah. Paco, he has come back to Season 3, as we can see, and staying. Right now, anyways. Just saying that, So yeah, Paco, again, not really focused on him, but he is pretty, he's Paco. He doesn't really have a character. He's just kind of, he wants to help. He really does not have much, although we do know that he is a fixer. He does fix things. We know that already. And he also is smart. He doesn't really joke around a lot. But those times when he does, it's probably a lot more funnier than when Triggered jokes around because of his humor. Now, Mini V2's mom. Yeah. Not a robot, a human. That's because of Raven turning her into a human. So also, that's another thing, Mini V2's mom. It's just bringing Mini V2's family more together, which is just making Mini V2 a better character. In a way it is. She's also more calm, but she is worried for Mini V2, of course. Now, remember in Season 1, this is a long time ago, so you may not remember it. Remember when V2 told Mini V2 his name? And they're probably like, what? He has a name? I don't remember him having a name. Well, actually, he does. You can go back to see what it is, I guess. Or you can just wait till Season 4. And like I said, really, it's not much. It's just his name, but he did have one. It's not Mini V2. But for right now, he's still called Mini V2. Twiggy, that's Triggered's brother. Yeah, Twiggy, not Triggy, but Twiggy with a W-I-G-G-I. So T-W-I-G-G-I, basically. Twiggy. Yeah, like Twiggy. Yeah, you know what I mean. Triggered's little brother. And he actually told a little bit about what he did, which puts his character just a little higher to make him not stale. You never want a stale character. Even if some look like that right now, in the end, you don't want a stale character. So, Twiggy, we learned a little bit, which is good. A little bit is enough. So, yeah, he was a hunter during his time before he started looking for Triggered again. He hunted animals, and he said that he beat up, little robbers and stuff, but he was just trying to look cool for his big brother. Just wanted to look like he was doing good, which, is cute and all, But he was keeping himself alive, being smart, thinking up of good plans, just surviving and hunting overall, which is good for him, Also, he's a little more country with his accent, and it probably reminds you of the Season 1 Triggered voice when Triggered was, having that voice similar to this, but it was similar to this. I'm making his voice like that now, because I think it's good for him. You don't want the same triggered voice, so just be weird. But yeah, little bit of character for him. The Frogz box, the Frogz box, Triggered gave it to Maybell, and Maybell was just in it, and she could only get out when she did the nyol noise that Triggered does. But let's talk about Triggered real quick. Almost forgot about him. And V2. But Triggered. His humor. Yes. I know, his humor sucks. His humor is bad. And you know what? It's on purpose. It's on purpose. I think all of you know that's on purpose. Obviously, that humor is not what I am trying to do to make good humor. Now, there could be some that like his humor, like actually like it. And there could be some that, like the humor because of how bad it is. And then there's going to be some that are just not going to like it at all. All of those understandable, because it's Triggered. I mean, he's never going to have good humor. That's something we can all confirm. But he's not dumb. He is dumb, but he's not. He's not smart. Like, he is smart. He knows when to do the right thing. Most of the time. There was the Paco choke thing with the Yoshi, But he just wanted to see how strong Paco was. But Triggered, he is still aware and he's caring. That's what I'm trying to say, in that kind of smartness way. But his humor sucks. We all know it. Well, some will think it sucks. Most will think it sucks. And then V2. Well, V2, yeah, definitely wasn't really the season for him. Mini V2's dad, V2, the only major thing that happened with old V2 here is, he's gone. Yeah, gone. Just wanted to give that silence for him. I don't know. V2 is gone, meaning he is dead. Yes, he died. Because remember, that last little part of the story with the carrots. That message that Maybell got. Wonder how she got that. Well, you'll see later. But, yeah, with the carrots. If a good thing happens, which was Raven killing herself. Remember at the end of the Raven battle? Yeah, she killed herself. Because she knew. I think you know what she knew. Two things, well, I'm not going to say it. Again, just maybe wait till season 4. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah. But, Raven kills herself. That's a good thing, for all of them. And then a bad thing happens, right? If a good thing happens, then a bad thing's going to happen. The bad thing were the carrots just disappearing. Poof, gone. And, V2 needed those carrots, and he didn't get them, so dead. So that's mainly it for Season 3 of talking about it. Talked about who it was mainly on, the characters, the story. Not too much of it, but enough of it. I don't want a super long video. But that is one thing I want to say real quick. One thing. Alright? One thing. Really quick. And then I will leave. And you can do your other stuff in the world. With your life. Then the video will be done. But I'm making it longer. So here's the last thing. The length of the videos. The episodes. And not my normal videos. Definitely not my normal videos. They're a lot shorter than these Frog Show episodes. Season 3's were drastically longer. Once it got to like the middle of it. And I know. This is why I take a huge 2-month break off of each season. And not just a week or 2 weeks, or not even a month. 2 months, and then sometimes 2 months and 2 weeks, Just a big 2 months. So that you actually have time to go back and look at enough of the episodes for the people who don't like it as much. And, the people that really like it, try to see all the episodes. Because I know they're pretty long, but Season 4, they're not going to be as long. They're definitely not going to be as long. There will be a very few that might go to that length again. But sometimes they just have to. I mean, you don't want to make it feel rushed. You don't want to make it look like that their conversations are just going straight to an end right when they begin. I mean, you don't want to do that. You don't want to make it feel awkward. So, it's the only way. It really is. But that's talking about Season 3. This video is actually 20 minutes, so I'm going to end it right now before it gets longer. Thanks for watching this video. That was the Frogz Show Season 3. Talking about it and stuff. And guess what? Item uploads very soon. Very, very soon. Probably tomorrow. Peace.